Washington Nationals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
Washington Nationals.
So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Jordan Zimmermann.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Richie Ashburn.
Center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Back up that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Yeah, the batter now, Bobby Abreu.
Too high. Ball.
Runner. Here goes the runner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wood right there to make the grab. And there's one down. And now let's look at the Phillies opening day lineup. Chris, the expectations for them are sky high just about every year.
Indeed they are, Boog. And 2025 is no different. They've gone to the postseason each of the last 3 years, and they're a definite World Series contender this season. They're still looking for their first title since 2008, though. Maybe this is the year they return to glory.
Ashburn stands at first with one out. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Carter's throw, not in time. Stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Goes down looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. High fly ball out towards left center. Garrett sizing this one up. Brings it in, and that is that. Phillies strand one. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And today on the hill, Robin Roberts. How about a report on him, Chris?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And now, Ahmed Rosario. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Let's take a look at the Nationals lineup for opening day. Chris, 2024 felt like more of the same from them.
Yeah, Boog, same record as 2023, but there were some signs of change. Some of their young players started to blossom a little more, and you could see glimmers of hope for the future. It'll be interesting to see how 2025 goes for them.
That's in there, and the count 1-2.
Two to count.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero. Allen hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran second baseman, Chase Utley. And the slider just misses. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides. That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? That misses. 3-2 now.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
2 outs, runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. On the ground, Garcia. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. back in Washington,
Leading off
D.C.
for
Bottom of the
Washington.
inning. And here's the catcher, Gary
Carter.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is going to go. His first homer of the year, and the Nats have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Howard takes it to the bag, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging on the curveball. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. The 1-1. And that one upstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Two now. That one ripped left field, ranging back. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jordan Zimmerman. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To third, but it kicks foul. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Robin Roberts. And now 2-1.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K's his 3rd of the game.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Richie Ashburn stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings through that one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now for the Phillies, Dick Allen. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Hit in the air, left field. And that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Allen pulls it down, and there's one away.
That was a good
Now
hard fastball with
batting.
some nice ride
Left
up in
fielder,
the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And a 1-1. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Two down, bases empty. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, bases empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nationals go quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in Nationals Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Ryan Howard. That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Rosario tosses to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, second baseman, Chase Utley.
So up next, Chase Utley. Bounce to the right side. Low. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 outs, bases empty. Trey Turner at the plate. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Guerrero makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. And midway in the 4th, it's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Gary Carter. The 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. They say you win.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2
Now
strikes,
batting,
but found a
first
way.
baseman,
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands
Lowe.
in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
Sliced hard but foul. And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Just off the inside edge. Garcia off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Stone Garrett
Center fielder.
digging in for the Nationals.
Stone Garrett.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
2 on, 2 outs. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two outs. In the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, number 31.
2 outs, bases full. And now the pitcher, Jordan Zimmerman.
Listen, you got to attack him just like you would any other hitter right here. Now, you can't let up just because you think it's a pitcher at the plate. If he gets a bloop single, 2 runs come around to score. You can't have that.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Bases loaded, 2 down here on opening day. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's duel
Philadelphia,
so far.
left
Here's how the
fielder,
starters
Kyle
have performed
Schwarber.
up to this point. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. That one way outside, and it's 2-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
For Philadelphia, pitcher Robin Roberts.
Robin Roberts stands in for the Phillies. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strikes.
To the right side. He gets there with the slide. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So digging in, James Wood. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And downstairs.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Line drive. And foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Two. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first. And Vladdy is set down. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, but they're on top 2-0. Top 6. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Richie Ashburn. In there. And so now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Check swing, called strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Outside.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. That one at 95 missed up top, and now it's filled up 3-2. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Dick Allen. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Carter. That one out to right. Abreu makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. There's a strike at the knees. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And the Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Top of inning number 7, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Ryan Howard. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now for the Phillies, Chase Utley. On the ground right side, Garcia throws to first in time, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Turner now. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. That's down and in.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to center. Garrett under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's...
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Phils do get one back on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
This change for the
Jordan
Phillies.
Romano out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jimmy Rollins. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Well, one-run game, and now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering appears to be getting loose. Alvarado, a left-hander, also throwing. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, center fielder, Stone
Here's
Garrett.
the center fielder, Stone Garrett. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And a base hit right there. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now batting, third baseman,
Up up now for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lucas Sims. Well, one-run game, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Pitch misses outside, and a count 2-1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Derek Law looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer warming up as well. Chop to the right side, and that's foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
There's a strike. One down, Phillies down a run. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. And misses inside. Two down, nobody on. That one drilled left field. Squeezes it, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the 8th, down to third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Third baseman.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And they'll do it again. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. On the ground, right side, Utley. On to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Real Muto to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Vladimir Guerrero will hit next. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Outside with a breaking ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Derek Law. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game. Bobby Abreu stands in for the Phillies. Sneaks through, base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs, runner at first. Dick Allen getting ready to hit. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Ryan Howard stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score and then tie it.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Derek Law will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Ready
Nationals.
reliever out of the pen, Jorge
Number
Lopez.
21. Jorge Lopez.
Chase Utley stands in for the Phillies. That one outside.
That ball went out.
2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Now batting,
Oh, that's a
the
lonely
pitcher,
feeling for an
Jordan
outfielder.
Romano.
The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Jim Thome.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Trevor Williams looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Hers, the lefty, warming up as well.
The count is full.
This one in the dirt. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that drops foul. Three-two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side and cross the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it remains 2-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. Well done behind the dish.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher
Here's JT Realmuto. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Guerrero makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2.
Now pitching for
We're back,
Philadelphia.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number 30.
Matt Strom.
I think
Matt
closer
Strom.
has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Catcher, Gary Carter.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Slow roller to third. Allen tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. Garcia, the next to hit. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into left center field.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, Jacob Young.
Jacob.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Low, now at the plate. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw, tag, out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Strom is just 1 strike away. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Two outs. Got him looking, and that is the ball game.
All game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.